But I wanted to do it late, very late. Pet Cemetery. What is the scariest? All right. So basically, the poll here. I want to know if the original Pet Cemetery is scarier than the remake. Let's short it up. Is the original scarier? And dude, so just Google with me, guys. Pet Cemetery. I have the money ties. Got to do it to my Cash App. Rings true. There on the channel page. But we're doing the page poll. Excuse me, the poll here for this live. I really want to get into this because I really watched the 2019. Now you can include the newer one on Amazon too. Everyone can go with that one. But that one doesn't even hold the candle to these. Is the original scarier than the? Go to your wiki on these two. Oops, 2019, guys. Where are you, Pet Cemetery? Ah, there you are, 2019, huh? It's been a while since we visited the Pet Cemetery. So basically, it's based on the novel, the same name. They're really not saying it's a remake. We call it a remake, okay? Yeah, the prequel could be included. Guy Bloodlines on Paramount Plus. That premiered on Paramount. So we'll include that too. And everything, you know. Pet Cemetery 2, guys, is there too. Pet Cemetery 2. All right, but really it's going to be between 2019 and 1989. All right, it's going to be between these two. For me, is the original scarier than the should have put a cat. I don't know why they put a cat. So is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? That's what I want to know for this poll. Late night is 12 o'clock where I'm at, 12 a.m. And like I said, live streaming. And yeah, so that's the poll question. Is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? So it's going to be between these two for me. Like I said, you can include Bloodlines or Pet Cemetery 2 if you like. I'm a big fan of Pet Cemetery 2, actually, as a matter of fact. But it's not going to hold a candle to anything going on in 2019 and 89. All right? Going to wiki on both. So 11 million. Wow, that's a large budget back then. So guys, the original, it cost 11 million to make and only made 57 at the box office. It was profitable. It's a lot of money back then because the 21 million only years and years later, 21 million only for the remake here, and it's 139 at the box office. Good marketing for the film. Remember when this was coming out? Interested to see it. We're gonna go through this, man. So guys, we know the differences. We'll point those out, but I just want to go head to head with these two, okay? You could chime in with Pet Cemetery too, but it's going to be, is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? Which one's scarier? So that's what I want to know. So the leads. Let's go first with leads or roles here, right? Casting. So you have Jason Clarke, everyone. Might not be your cup of tea. You're Lewis Creed, right? It's a hard one. This is difficult for me because I watched them both a lot. Really watched them both a lot. So it's going to be the cast. We're going to go first. Jason Clarke. Like I said, it's going to be between the original 2019 remake. So Jason Clarke, of course, and you got the original Creed man here. Dale Midkiff, right? Wow, which Lewis Creed? Which Lewis Creed? Well, if you really want to ask the real, I love the original Creed guys. Dale, right? Fucking Dale, man. I love you, Dale. But Jason Clarke, guys, has something here different, and I know this is sacrilegious, but I don't care because Jason Clarke. Jason Clarke. Yes, sir. Guys, I had to watch this. I watched it in 2019, but I watched it a lot since then, and I really like it. Yes, I like it. So I wanted to do this video. Um, I'm sorry, I'm torn here because I do love Dale Metcalf, but Jason Clarke in this role, you couldn't see anyone else than Dale as Lewis Creed, right, guys? You couldn't see anyone else. Can't see anyone else. But I can. I see Jason Clarke, man. Australian actor. Very good. I don't want to give my answer yet because I want to think more. Emotional wise, of course, you would say that Mr. Dale here brings a lot, but compared to Jason, I just like Jason, guys. I really do. There's something about Mr. Clarke, guys. Wow. I can't believe I'm going to do this. I thought I was going to come here already decided. Right? Don't we all? Wow. So wow, I love the original, guys. I love the Pet Sematary 2 as well. But wow. I'm going to say Jason Clarke, everyone. Okay? So it goes to Jason Clarke. So the remake, okay, has 1 point for Jason Clarke over Dale. Can't believe I'm doing that. I'm doing it. I feel good doing it. It's weird, isn't it? 0 for the original. Yeah, and when it comes to wife, though, guys, when it comes to the wife part, they got it in the original. So Denise Crosby, she's got it. Bam, give it to her, and the kids got it. The kids, but the girl is close. But Miko is phenomenal. But if you compare Miko with the son and the daughter with the daughter, it's going to be the daughter here in the remake. But yeah, but Miko's got it. So it's hard to say with the kids, honestly, guys. I got to think about that more. But the wife is going to go to the original. So, but the kids are going to go to Miko, the original, because I like Miko too much. So it's going to be the original for Miko, the kids, all right? So we did the adults. Now, the next door neighbor here, I can't fucking blank it on his name. Judd. So Judd, guys, what Judd? Which Judd Crandall? I know what Judd right off the bat, guys. It's going to be the original. All right, the original Judd. Fucking Fred Gwynn is amazing. That's 3 for the original, 1 for the remake so far, guys. But it's going to be Fred Gwynn. He's amazing. He's great. And John Lithgow's okay, guys. He does rub off on you as Judd, but they praise him as a great Judd in this, but he's not. It's going to be Fred Gwynn. Hands down, okay? So that's 3 for the original because you got Jason Clarke on there. I said the wife. Yep, the wife, the kids, and Fred Gwynn. All right, let's go to directing. What is this? Directing. So guys, directing, I'm going to give to right off the bat Mary Lambert, okay? Because she does Pet Sematary 2 as well and some other ones. So it's going to go to the original director, okay? Hands down, Mary Lambert, easy win. Music is going to go to the original. Okay, I remember that creepy ass music in the beginning with the original, hands down, bam, done. Music makes movies. Movies don't make music. So it will be. The original is fucking taking it, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 points for them. 1 for the remake. Jason Clarke is the lone wolf here. All right. What else? Okay, guys. Well, sorry about being the phone. A story, story. So real reviewer, tell us. Put a little spin here on. Should have seen the movies. You know how I do. But yeah, they do a little spin. So instead of Miko getting killed, the son, it will be the daughter here in the remake. The original has Miko getting it. So which one is more effective, right? That's the question. Which one is more effective? What crash scene is more? And guys, it will go to the original. Excuse me, the original has it. The original doesn't because there's nothing like that. That scene in 2019, guys, even with all the CGI in the world, all the practical effects in the world, ain't gonna beat out Mary Lambert in that scene. So bam, the kill of the kid, the famous crash scene, truck scene, roadkill goes to the original. Bang, flying away with this. Uh, the Pet Cemetery itself, the Pet Cemetery, the Indian burial ground. Which one wins? Well, that goes to the original again. Because it's not that I don't like it in the remake or anything about the remake I don't like. I really do like it. We're going to choose which one here at the end is scarier. All right, so we're getting to the scares, but we're just covering the basic pointers here. So the Pet Cemetery and the Indian burial ground is going to the original. So what else? Church. Okay, there she is. Meow. So church. Who does church go to? Who's the best church, guys? Okay. So you know what I'm thinking, everyone? I'm thinking about this church from the remake, the 2019, versus the original. And the original is the original. But man, this remake cat, the church really gets me. I have something about this remake cat here in the 2019 versus the original church. So do you really want to know, I think, which cat is nastier? It's going to be the remake, okay? So I will give the cat to the remake cat, the church. I like the remake church better. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I do. Something about it. It's more scarier. Brings a fucking bird. I know it does that to Lewis in the tub, but something about this cat. It appears in the road. They do it a different way, guys, instead of a kite. It's the cat. Does it. It lowers it by the Wendigo. More Wendigo. So we did it for the cat, right? Because I would do that. Is it more Wendigo better or not, guys? The original doesn't have more Wendigo. The remake does. And I really do like that. So I'm gonna give it to the remake for the adding more Wendigo, lore and the different voices and transformations more, which the original does do. It's not something original, right? Because the original does it. All right, I want to go right to the killing of Judd while it's in my head. The killing of Judd. Which one's scarier? Which one's more brutal? Well, it's going to be the original. There's no doubt about it, guys. That heel kill, the heel cut, still queasy to this day, yes? But that is very, very well shot, guys, when it comes to Pet Sematary, the original. So when Judd being killed, they do a whole montage for him in the remake for Mr. Lickow, for John, but it's nowhere near as scary. Okay, nowhere near as scary, guys. So scary kill for Judd goes to the original. Scary kill for Rachel, the wife of Lewis Creed. Well, that is definitely going to the original as well, guys. The way they do this fucking kill. It's cool, it's fine. You don't even see it, you just hear it, but it's good shit. Done. Rachel goes to the original. Zelda. Which Zelda, everyone? Well, we know it's going to be the original. I like some of the remakes take on it, but no, it's the original perfects it. That will keep you up for ages. Zelda, guys. Oh, I'm thinking of her now. Stop. Gotta change it. Being queasy, I would throw up at the end of this video. Really, I'm not feeling well. But I wanted to get this in, because I want to do it tomorrow. Do other videos. Alright, so we covered Zelda is the original, right? Pascal. Who's the best Pascal? It's gonna be the original. Okay? This Pascal's whack. He's fucking lame. I honestly think he's the dude from Captain Phillips. But don't hold me to that. Where's Pascal? Yeah, Obasa Ahmad. Let's Google him. I think he is. No, he looks like the dude from Captain Phillips. I am the captain now. Oh, well. Shit me, bro. Is this I am the captain now? We'll find out. Obasa Ahmad. Don't tell me it's fucking the captain guy. No, okay, thank God. Alright. I thought it was I am the captain now. Huh. Oh shit, it fucking is. Wait a second, is I am the captain now? You know, Captain Phillips over here? Sorry, I was getting sidetracked. I think this is him. He looked familiar. He's giving him a fucking throwaway role as respectable fucking Victor Pascal. What you doing to me? No, man, it's not him. It ain't him. So anyways, guys, getting sidetracked. So, yeah, the Pascal guy's original. All right, guys, let me tell you this. Let's do this. Which one's creepier when they come back? Is it going to be Gage come back or the daughter come back? Oh, the daughter is Ellie, right? Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be the remake, guys. That's creepy as fuck. All right, I want to talk about that real quick. Ellie coming back from the dead in this remake is terrible, literally terrible. Everyone, I don't know why this isn't talked about. It's creepy. Um, I'm disturbed. The remake has it by a long shot. With bringing back these people from the dead, it's going to be a remake, guys, for 2019. All right. Now, even if it Bloodlines and even, you know, Predator, obviously Predator, fucking Pet Sematary 2, you know, everybody compliments the Clancy Brown character, but it's more comedic Evil Dead bullshit, you know? But it's creepy. But, you know, guys, the remake, the daughter, over Nico, over Clancy, over Bloodlines, over the Patrick, you know, Bateman over there, whatever, Patrick Bateman, fucking Timmy Baterman. Over anything you've ever seen. And the Timmy Baterman in the original, guys, and the Zelda and all that is fucking freaky, you know? It really is scary. I obviously who wrote this. Obviously Stephen King contributed, but based on it, Matt Greenberg. Where the fuck this Matt Greenberg is as for this remake, whatever he was. Let me just go. We're going to the wiki real quick on the 2019 remake. I just want to see what they say about that scene. Okay. Yeah, guys, right? So, what I want to tell you is that this right here, this is how Wiki describes it. So he drugs Judd, right? He buries Ellie. Ellie rises from the dead, but manifests a disturbing demeanor. Guys, there's no way to tell you by that Wiki sum up in 2 words, disturbing demeanor. It's more than that. She is aware that she's not alive. And it's just, I don't know, I have to go deeper on it, guys. I don't want to go too deep on it, but there's something there, and it's very interesting and real and grounded and everybody. The reason I'm telling you that, that's right, I'm sleeping. So you know you're up. Come on. I want to see you guys gotta go to bed. Love you. See you guys soon. Love you, son. Is that Lewis, Creed, Jason Clarke, guys. I've never seen this from the original. This is why I like the remake a lot, and I like the Creed. Because I like Jason Clarke's Creed, is because he is not afraid to show his facial expressions or his demeanor towards his daughter. And he's like, he's freaked the fuck out, bro. She says some shit, guys. I don't know. Let's just read some script title. I don't know. I like to look up the dialogue or what she says, but it's something. It's disturbing. So that, guys, we're giving to the remake, fucking hands down. The creepy bring back to life shit is done way better than like I've never seen. And okay, let's cover the ending real quick. So the remake hits a point. I can't read my own writing right now. I'm so tired. My numbers, but it's the original has it so far, of course, by a mile. But the remake's bringing it. The end, the ending, guys, the ending. Now we know there's alternate cuts for both of these movies. Okay, when it comes to endings, they settled on what they settled on. You saw what you saw. We're going with theatrical cuts, right? Whatever the DV was that you rented or the streaming platform. Or you went to the theater for these, didn't you? Either way. All right. Oh, sure. The end for me is going to be. Wow, you really want to know, huh? I see everybody's holding on for a thin thread. Well. Yeah, for me it would be the remake, guys. The remake really fucked with me. That's a good one. Okay, the lock cage and the cage is locked in the car. That's where his dad leaves him. And that's where he stays. And that's where he is found by the whole family. Right? At the theatrical. So yeah, that's cool. Ending is gonna go right to the remake. Yeah. He sets fire to Judge's house for approaching the car. Lewis peers into the car, a gauge for a beeping sound, unlocking it is heard. Yeah, it's fucking creepy. Wow, it fuck sucks. So that's that there. Very funny. Going to be the ending for sure. Overall mood and just production and the look and feel of the movie. Okay, I want to say that the 2019 does not do a bad job at all, guys. It does not do a bad job at all of making you feel Pet Cemetery-ish, but it's going to be the original, guys. If you want, even Pet Cemetery 2 would come pretty damn close to taking this, guys, because Pet Cemetery 2 has a great feel. But the original is going to take it all day with the feel, production design, where you're at. You do go through fall in the movie, so yeah, the original is going to take that. All right, to summarize here, to sum up, it has been 22 minutes in the live stream. Is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? I will answer it at the end here. Trying to think of what else. Like I said, of course, music goes to the original. That Cemetery goes to the original. Judd goes to the original. Church goes to the remake. All right, yeah. So, all right, I'm good with that. I think I'm all set with that. I'm very tired too, guys. I'm streaming all month long, but I wanted to get this in and done. Because if you're gonna recommend what is the scariest? What is some of the scariest parts? So, guys, when it comes to Pet Cemetery, right? The original. The scariest part for me, and probably for everyone else, it's gonna be Zelda. Okay? Anytime Zelda's on screen, that's twice. I believe twice. I like your card. All right, that's what the Pet Cemetery is known for. Anything else is scary about Pet Cemetery, the original, then you can go ahead and call it. But that is it. Okay. Something about this remake, guys, that is scary all around. Zelda's not scary, that's for sure. They're relying too much on practical or CGI effects here for bodies. They're doing too much body dysmorphia. When it's really about that face, boy. That face it sticks with you with Zelda, you know? People think it's the contorted body, but it's not. It's that face. God, I've never seen a scary face like that. It looks like my mother without makeup. After I missed the school bus, you know? So that is unbelievable. So that's hard to get over. You know, that's scared a lot of generation. Still does. So there you go, Zelda for Pet Sematary. Now, what does the remake scare you with? You know, is there any scary parts, real viewer, that you could tell us that you were scared at? Yeah, I was scared when she was. I was scared when the daughter was talking. Isn't that crazy? I was scared when he was in the bed. I don't know how the fuck they did that, but I was really scared. It was a great performance. It was a great dialogue. I didn't. I don't know. Something about it, guys. That's creepy. The daughter's creepy as fuck. She plays it well. Okay. When they walk into the Indian burial ground too with John Lithgow here and Judd, it's a little creepy as well. You can tell it's pure CGI, but the original, of course, was original. It was a real place. You go to location. Here you go to the studio, green screen. But all right, I like it. I like the remake. You know, like I said, scary parts. He goes into this basement, his basement, and he's staring at a dark room in the basement, and we don't get much of it, but I believe the daughter hid there or something. I don't know. I have to go back, but she wasn't there when. It's creepy. All this. It doesn't sit right with me, as you can tell. Yeah. So I watched Pet Sematary 2000 over and over to try to sometimes. Dead is better. Yeah, it's the headline for that. I like the poster art. Definitely not better than the original poster art, though. So poster art goes to the original as well. So the original kicked ass on this, guys, but the remake walks with some things. But as far as like scary, it's gonna go. See, the original is scary in one place, Zelda. And it is very atmospheric at times. It is. It is. It is. But it's not scary until it gets to Zelda. All right, guys. And even the last scene with Zelda, when she runs right up in her face, transforms. It's not as scary as when she's telling the story. All right. Something weird. You see it 3 times? I'd have to run it back in my head, but I don't like running that shit back in my head. But the remake is an overall scary movie, you know? That's what I think. I think that the remake is a scary movie. You know? Is the original scarier than the 2009 remake? I mean, which one is scarier, right? Shit, that fucking original is so damn good, guys. It's hard to get over that, you know? Because I'm thinking, like, watching the original and then watching the remake. I was fucking scared, though, this remake. It's a scary story, of course, from Stephen King. Is one of his best. But, no, it's... I thought I was coming with an answer. So, wow. It's hard to say, isn't it? You know, the only thing that, like I said, that the original has is the Zelda guys holding it. That's scary. Other than that, it's nothing else. At least to me. The remake is a scary, overall scary movie. Is Pet Sematary a scary movie? No, it has scary scene. It has a scary scene, guys. That's what it's known for. Excuse me. And it's known for the Pet Cemetery, but... Wow, which one, reviewer? Come on, tell us. Well, I'm thinking still. I really am. That's what I've been doing. Ranting this out. Shit. when I think about the remake, guys, it scares me. Just I don't want to put it on because it feels scary to watch it. You say, which one is the scariest? Is the original scarier than the remake? That's a good question, isn't it? It really is when you think about it, guys, and you watch these over and over. And I was growing up on the Pet Cemetery, guys, the original. I picked Jason Clark, you heard me, over Dale. And I love Dale. But I love Jason more in this role, in this movie. Um, really leaning towards one of them. Like I said, guys, you gotta be honest with yourself. Pet Cemetery, the original, only has one scary scene. Anything with Zelda, where you put count in two then, you know? Shit. Yeah, so the remake is a scary movie, and the Pet Cemetery the original has a scary scene, which is Zelda, okay? So that's the difference here, okay, between the two movies. And which one would be, so is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? Shit. You want the truth in the movie, Rahan. Would I be, which one would I be afraid to get through? In the dark alone? Like right now? Basically, I'm in the dark alone right now doing this stream, so which one would I watch in the dark alone and not be scared? Or be scared, huh? That Zelda scene, guys, is brutal. I'd be dreading getting to that scene. Well, I think I'm gonna answer it. I think I have the answer. So, is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? Gotta be sure. Well, everything considered, everything discussed, especially the scene with Zelda, you think that would tip the scales in favor of the original, because that is a notorious, very famous scene, but you get very little of it. Very little, but it's enough to scare the shit out of you, give you fucking nightmares for generations. But the remake, it does get a bad rap for some reason. But this whole movie, the whole remake is scary. The whole movie is scary. I'm fucking scared. Like, I don't like watching the remake alone in the. I just don't like watching it alone in the dark. I don't like that. The remake, there's something wrong with this girl compared to Nico and compared to everyone else, even Timmy Banerman from Bloodlines, or even Tom Clancy, Mr. Clancy from that Cemetery 2 guys. There's something about this girl, that the daughter from the remake, and the whole movie is very scary. Like, it's scary. Like, the mood is scary. Jason Clark is. Everybody's scared and scary, and fuck me, man. The only person I don't like in this whole thing, like I told you, is Judd from the remake. John Lithgow. I think he's the worst Judd, a horrible Judd. Fred Gwynn's Judd is the best. He'll always be the best. And John Lithgow is a comedian coming off of, comedic movies opposite Mark Wahlberg and, Mel Gibson and Will Ferrell and Daddy's Home and shit. Like, he's not that kind of actor, is he? You could tell he's not. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I hate how they got Lithgow there. It ruins it for me, and no one talks about that. They praise this man for this role. Everyone as a Judd. Fred Gwynn is the best Judd. He does a disservice, Mr. Lithgow, to this fucking role. Get the fuck out of here, man. He's a shit Judd. I don't mind him, though. I'll put up with it. I'll put up with John in the role because he's killed off, and he's a whatever. He kills off good. That's it. Get what's coming to you, John. But this girl, guys, is there's something really just it goes far beyond creepy. And I love how they incorporate more of the Wendigo into the remake. More of a reason, guys, for them coming back the way they are. The Wendigo is a huge reason for this, and the remake expounds upon that reason. That as the book brings out Stephen King's original book, right? The book. So very well, very well. I like that. I don't mind that. In the original, we don't have an explanation like that of why they're coming back. It's just Indian burial ground, and that's it. And that's it. So Bloodlines considered, Pet Sematary 2. I guess you can consider all those. We consider everything, but the main heads here is going to be these two. You know, the original and the 2019 remake. Really like Jason Clarke, guys, over Dale Metcalf. And this is coming from somebody that was raised on Zelda, raised on Pet Sematary, read the book, watched the movies religiously, right? Scared the shit out of me with Zelda, but other than that, there's nothing else scary about the film. But Pet Sematary 2019 had me scared all throughout this movie. I could not shake it. There's something about her when she comes back. It's just the freakiest shit. I don't. He's waiting for her in the house. Everyone, like Dale was waiting for Nico. You know, for Gage, but it's not the same. You know, and we know that he falls off the bed. It's a real hit on the dresser, Mr. Dale Metcalf, in that scene. But it ain't enough. It just ain't enough. This girl, man, is creepy as fuck. And that's it. The daughter was great. It's a great switcheroo. You know, I was disappointed when I found out it was the daughter when she's behind that trailer. We find out who it is, and the switcheroo. I might have heard it before. You know, heard down the grapevine, but I heard it was going to be the daughter. It was the daughter in the movie, whatever it was. It wasn't Nico. It wasn't the boy. Very surprising, and I was disappointed. You know, it was. Even Church the Cat disappointed me, guys. I wasn't actually looking like it, but I love the Church in the remake over the original Church. I really do. This cat is evil looking and creepier. He stands in the fucking street and lures her into the street. I mean, it's... I don't know, man. There's something about this movie, this remake. I had to watch it a few times, guys. Had to watch it multiple times to get it, to understand it, to know it, to feel it, eat it, and breathe it, like you do the original, guys. But the original, like I said, the original has a scary scene, which is Zelda. That's what it's known for. The remake is scary. So it's like, is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? I'm telling you, the 2019 remake is scarier, but is the original scarier? Shit. You know, even Bloodlines with Timmy Baterman, guys, you have a good thing there, because in the original, the Timmy Baterman was fucking creepy, but he's nowhere creepy in Bloodlines. So Bloodlines fails with that. You know, they fail with the Timmy Baterman part. We all want a spin-off of Timmy Baterman, but not like that. Just corny. Too corny for what you have on the original Timmy Baterman story and Judd. So no good there. So, but Pet Sematary 2, more campy, more cheap, and all you have is Mr. Clancy, as they say, and that is the truth. It is Mr. Clancy. That's all it is. And yeah, you have these two, right? Is there one I'm leaving out? So, I'm telling you, man, this Jason Clarke, this Jason Clarke, you know, fucking Creed, Lewis Creed is really, he's in the bed, guys. This has to be, I think, this scene in the bed with the daughter, one of the most, I don't know, profound, I don't know what the word is. It's just, she said, I want to get the dialogue for the scene, guys, you know? Can we get the dialogue for this scene? Let me get the dialogue for the scene and I'll show you. I want to get the dialogue for this scene. Give me a second. I'm curious to what she's asking him, but this is probably the most impactful, scariest scene in Pet Sematary besides Zelda. It's going to be this scene. And I want to get the dialogue. I have this actress here, Jetta Lawrence or what have you. Oh look, Hugo Laville is the boy. First name Hugo. But John, look out, you fucked up with this. So the casting director. How dare you? Fred Gwynn. I want to get the dialogue. Dialogue. Bed scene. Remake, right? Yeah, here it is, guys. Look at this shit, right? So, in the 2019 Pet Sematary remake, the character who dies and is reanimated is the daughter Ellie, rather than the toddler Gage. When Lewis brings her back from the burial ground, he gives her a bath. I glazed over the bath, guys. I don't want to go into that. Fuck. I'm doing this too late at night, man. Get queasy talking about this. He's Baser, bro. But listen, when he searches for her, guys, when he searches for her, he can't. It's weird. He hears sounds downstairs, but he goes down to the basement, to that room I told you about. It's dark, and he thinks he's hiding in there. I think they play hide and seek in there or some shit, but she's not there. And it really blows my mind. I forgot where she was. But I think he's behind. It's just so good. Right. He gives her a bath, guys, and he's brushing her hair, man, and he sees the staples from her head, because, of course, her fucking cranium is crushed. Split apart, brains everywhere on the fucking road. Let me show you that part. You just surmise that from these staples holding her head together. And he's brushing her hair, but it's really hard to do. I'm sorry, guys, it's very icky. It's like pulling out nails, toenails, or fingernails. It's just the scraping of the brush on the skull and the metal. Very, very bad thing. Yeah, look, guys, which leads to the highly unsettling exchange. Yeah, very well used words here from Google. I just Googled Pet Sematary 2019 dialogue from Bed Scene Remake. Yeah, highly unsettling exchange where the reanimated Ellie warns him not to bury what, so no thank you. I'm sorry, I'm getting creeped. Okay, I'm getting fucking creeped. Key details of the bed scene. They got a whole shit on this. The character shift. So Ellie comes home from the burial ground with sagging eyes. Yeah, bro, it's fucking great. That's so fucking... God, Gage isn't like that. Oh, Gage isn't touched. They were scared to do that. Put like a scar like on him or some bullshit painted on. He was too young. Okay, whatever. That's why it's not scary, guys. That's why Zelda's the only scary part. I'm starting to be convinced more and more of my decision, of my choice here in a moment. This bed scene, I did want to analyze the dialogue. She comes home, right, with sagging eyes and a much darker, malevolent demeanor. The dialogue. She unnerves Lewis by asking, "Daddy, where am I?" Later, as he tucks her in, she tells him that what lies beyond the cemetery is in heaven. Fuck me, man. The gore. Visually, the scene features highly realistic details, like staples across the back of her head, indicating the morticians worked to fix her trauma before Lewis dug her up. Critical reception. My stomach hurts. I gotta take a shit, guys. This shit got me fucked. Critical reception. Viewers on Reddit widely agree that the post-resurrection scenes featuring Ellie are the most effective and creepy moments in the film. I'm fucking done. My stomach hurts, guys. I have to poop. This shit got right through me, dudes. Boys and girls, don't do it. Did you hear that? Did you just hear what I read to you, man? I'm fucking sick. I'm sick. Alright, yo. Zelda might have got me to that point too, but not like this. This is something wrong. I don't want to watch it anymore. I don't want to listen to the dialogue anymore. I don't want to read it anymore. I'm through. I I don't want to see this movie, that scene anymore. I watched it enough, guys, to tell you. You just heard it there first. Fucking first. It's been on the internet. Fuck me, man. All right, I gotta take a shit and go throw up. I'm sick, and I'm scared, and I'm done to my stomach. So I'm gonna answer the question: is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? Really, man, which would scare me the most? It's hard, dude, because Zelda scared the shit out of me, guys. I couldn't. I can't believe I can't get off this live with an answer. 45 minutes, I can't answer my own fucking poll question. First time. Oh, shit. Thought I had the answer when I came here. I do gotta poop. This is bad. Come on. Oh, is the original scarier than the 2000 remake? We got a voter. Hey, thanks for coming in at 1 o'clock in the morning where I'm at and voting. Is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? Yes. Thank you for voting. I appreciate that. We're at the end here. I'm about to answer that question. We just went through the whole reasons. So thank you for your input. All right. Is it the Zelda scene? May I ask if is it only the Zelda scene? Is that the only reason Pet Sematary is scary? Is it because of Zelda? Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. There you go. Hey, Tony. Hey, man, thanks for coming in. I'm about to get off, dude. I'm exhausted. I actually have to shit myself because I was talking about the remake, Tony, and I actually almost threw up, and I gotta take a shit, dude, because I was talking about that bed scene in the remake. See, and I gotta shit again, bro. I gotta stop talking about it. It's making me poop, bro. Shit my pants. Nothing is topping Zelda Part 1 for me. Yeah, I get it. Exactly, dude. Same here. Very nostalgic about that Zelda shit, dude. But that is the only scary part in this film. You know, and that's all it needs to be, right? You say, well, that's all it needs to be, real viewers. This, not that scene still scares me. But go shit, bro. Zelda's gonna be in there, dude. No fucking way. You know, the Zelda in the original is just, it's so classic. You know, it is classic. It is memorable. Thanks for liking, dude. And thanks for coming in, Tony. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, nothing's topping the Zelda, huh, bro? What did you think about the Ellie bed scene in the remake, Tony? We read through, excuse me, I have to throw up. Um, we read through, yeah, thank you, man. But yeah, we read through the bed scene with Ellie here from the remake. What do you think about Jason Clarke's Lewis Creed? I say he's got it over Dale, and I love Dale. I love Dale's Creed. You know, I do, Tony. I love Jason Clarke. Yeah, no, part. It's all part of this, bro. You're good. We're throwing in everything. I'm throwing in Bloodlines. All right. I don't know if you've seen Bloodlines. It's basically the Timmy Baterman story, which is whack. But yeah, dude, we're doing two as well. Yeah, Eddie Furlong, Anthony Edwards, not the basketball player, right? The ER doctor, is that him? Yes, Eddie Furlong and Mr. Clancy, right? So yeah, not Tom Clancy, but the actor, Clancy Brown or something. Yeah, man, I watched it unfortunately twice. I think I watched it 3 times. I watched it once. Terrible, right? That was so fucking. But it's the early story about Judd, about how Judd takes care of Timmy Baterman. That's all. Pretty fucking lame. Could have been great, but it wasn't. But yeah, Pet Sematary 2, just a little too campy, man, you know? So it's not scary. There isn't a scene that scares me in Pet Sematary 2. But Zelda is top notch You know, that's something like you got something, but you don't know what you have until it's, you know, boom, you're like, oh, that Zelda's a one hit, man. It's just, that makes Pet Cemetery, yes, the scariest movie. There's nothing else scarier about it. That's the problem. For me, Pet Cemetery 2019, after multiple watches at the 2019 and recently, a lot of watches, a lot more watches, Tony, of the remake. I don't like John Lookout. I hate his Judd. Fred Gwynn has it. Fred Gwynn kills the Judd. Fred Gwynn's Judd all day. But if it's either Nico or the daughter to be killed and brought back, I like the daughter in the remake. She's fucking freaky. She's great. The makeup's good. The effect on her face, whatever. It's practical. It's cool. The bath scene is really it's icky. It's creepy, and the bed scene is wow. I wanted more from that in the original. You know, more explanation. The Wendigo being added in the remake, great. I want more explanation to why they come back and why that way. I like the mother part when she comes back and he's like, hug your daughter, you know? Crazy shit. The mother's reaction is pure gold. She's confused. She's scared, just like the father's scared in the bed scene. You know, there was no hint of scaredness in Pet Cemetery. There's no hint of scaredness from Louis Creed or you know, Denise Crosby or Dale Metcalf here. You know, they're happy and elated, which is fine. But there's some apprehension here from Jason Clarke and the wife in the remake, which I like. Oh, the original has the kill. You know, what is the better, the truck kill? Obviously, the original has it. The original is fucking awesome. The better director, original, Mary Lambert. Music, the original. Music, original. That beginning opening reminds me of Amityville Horror opening. Very memorable. Pet Cemetery underrated for that opening credit scene with the Pet Cemetery, the voiceover, the kids reading the tombstones, and the humming, right, of the children's voices from music. Very creepy music there. Should have been used a lot more in the original, but I don't think it was utilized. Yeah, and Pet Sematary, the remake, the Zelda is not as scary. They do not rely. They rely on body dysmorphia, thinking that's the key to Zelda being scary, which it's not. It will always be that face, you know, the face that you can't erase. You know, for generations, it's gonna be that face. Yeah, the body, the back body has a lot of contorting, has a lot to do with it, and the skinniness. But that face is only a mother could love. That face, that's fucking wild. I remember seeing that face. It sticks with me. It's your worst blind date. It's your worst Plenty of Fish. It's your worst fucking Match.com ever, guys. Is Zelda knocking at your door with that face, no makeup. But yeah, is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? I'm trying to answer this question here, Tony, for the last fucking 50 minutes of my own, you know, bro, with these points, but I can't do it because I was going to say what I was going to say about, you know, but now I'm just... I come from the original like you, Tony. You know, I was scared shitless, dude. Scared shitless of Zelda. I said Jason Clarke is a great Louis Creed. And a lot of people don't like Jason Clarke, and I can understand why. You know, when I really started to like him was the movie Everest. Opposite Josh Brolin, opposite Jake Gyllenhaal. You know, Everest is that, yeah, I think it's just called Everest, guys. It's fucking Jason Clarke plays based on a true story, and Jason is, you wouldn't think Jason is diverse, you know, and has range as an actor, but he sure as hell does. He shows it here in Pet Sematary, guys. I really like him as the dad. I trust him. He's protective, and he's real with his daughter. You know, he's like scared of her, but yeah, he is, and he wants to put her down. You know, more so than Mr. Louis Creed, Dale Metcalf's. Yeah, what a weird remake, because they do everything that Pet Sematary, the original, Edward Furlong and Clancy Brown were a good touch in part two for sure. Yeah, part two, they were. There's a scene in part two, a kill with Clancy Brown, when he puts the kid, the bully kid, well-known bully kid in multiple movies, little jackass. He puts him in the fucking tire, right? In the dirt bike tire, but he was to scare him. So, but his scarf gets caught in the tire, thereby pulling the young bully into the tire fully, ripping off his fucking face. Um, yeah, that was fucking nuts. I like when Clancy tells him to hit it. You know, he tells Edward Furlong, get the fuck out of here. Basically tells him to split, hit the bricks, motherfucker, because I'm about to eat this, you know, basically eat this motherfucker, right? No. But yeah, that was, yeah, there's a good dinner scene, guys. The table scene, Tony, it was a nice touch. Yeah, that's a fucking crazy kill, bro. I didn't know that was, you know, the scream of the kid when he gets caught, when his scarf gets caught. Uh, Holy shit. You know, because the kid feels like he's just fucking scaring him. You know, the kid's like, come on, man, let me go. But a little woozy here is fucking, feeling a little woozy here, man, is fucking Clancy Brown. And he, you know, but the dinner table scene is great too. But Eddie Furlong, yeah, man, Eddie's Eddie. So, but there's, that scene's good. The dinner scene's good. I honestly, it was brutal. Yeah, it was fucking brutal. I like when he comes home and they bury him and he gets on top of his wife or whatever, his girl. And it's like, it's the weirdest shit, right? It's like, oh my God. It's the creepy shit, bro. That was a little off. I was like, whoa. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, he needs his needs. He needs more than dinner. He needs dessert. And basically, you know, even though he's dead, he needs his dessert in this movie. But two is really underrated, bro. It really is. It has a couple of good scenes, you know, and yeah. The end falls apart, no doubt about it. But what end doesn't fall apart in horror, right? Halloween ends, but it never ends the way you want it to. But Pet Sematary remake, guys, like I said, I gave the ending to the remake, Tony, over the original ending. I really like. Oh, I'm thinking about the blood squirting out of her eye, Denise Crosby, right, over Rachel's eye, as you know. Lewis goes in for the kiss, but no, it's kind of a corny ending. I like when he's waiting for her and playing cards in the original. It's creepy. I know they have alternate endings, and I know the book ends different, but when he's waiting for her with the cards, I like it. It's like a return back to form for a minute. You know, you feel like he's waiting for his family again. But yeah. The remake, yeah, man. If you just see I believe the theatrical, holy shit. Man, I feel fucking torn up because fucking Lewis gets it here, Jason Clarke. And his whole family gets it. And then he's coming after Creed. Creed's coming after fucking Gage in the car, and all you see is a peek in. Really creepy looking too, possession, like just keeping it simple, right? The remake at the end there, how they show the possessions of all the family members. But the girl is the creepiest. You know, she's right up there with Zelda. Not visually, but just aura. You know, this fucking aura. And you say, well, River, how could you say that about this Ellie from the remake? Well, I didn't think like that at first at all. I was so biased against this remake, guys, especially in 2019, Tony. You know, Tony is very biased. I have a rant on this from 2019. I actually want to listen to it possibly and see why I was ranting on it so hard. Maybe what I did like, you know? But I like it even more now um, after watching it after multiple times. It was very hard to sit through multiple times, but I had to. And it wasn't because I didn't enjoy it. The beginning, the pacing of the film could be sped up for me a little bit. Some of this shit could be like, you know, chopped up a little better, man. It's you know, the CGI, like walking through. Like I said, I gave the burial ground right in the woods to the original. The remake is too much CGI, and so of course we know the original used actual locations that you actually visit. Not much CGI in '89, huh? So yeah, they had to actually go to these real places. So I give credit in production design and you know, feel of the movie all the way to the original, man. You know, the original gets a lot of that. It really does. It's hard to overcome Nico in the casting as well too. But like I said, I give Jason Clarke the better Creed, and I love Dale as Creed. I love Dale Metcalf as Creed. I really do. Thought he was special. Thought I still do. But Jason doesn't have that emotion side like Dale does. The weird mannerisms and just so really once in a while. You know, Dale is good, but you see, Dale's a one hitter. You know, like Dale's Jason. Oh, such a same role, but a different approach here. Two different actors. You know, Jason is so. He says very little, yeah, and he reacts very little, but he says a lot. I'm doing very little. Mr. Clark here, Australian actor. But thank you, Tony, for coming in again tonight, man. Really appreciate you. 60 minutes of live stream. Tony, thanks for answering. You think, right, the original is scarier than the remake. Nothing's going to beat Zelda, says Tony Sanchez. I respect it. I respect it. We're fucking cooking at 1 o'clock in the morning on Pet Sematary. Not good. I'm going to answer the question. I'm sorry. I'm getting there, Tony. I'm so sorry. I'm not stretching this. I'm just really not sure now. Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, you got to see it, Tony. Tony. Yeah, I feel bad ruining this whole fucking movie for you then, my man. Sorry. I do spoilers all day, you know? No warning. I'm sorry, man. But you've seen the original, right? So I'm sure it's not too much of a surprise. But yeah, the original does Zelda the best. They try to do Zelda in this remake, my man. Nowhere near. You know, everyone, you know what, Tony? I have the answer, I think. Is the original scarier than the 2019 movie? You're good. Thanks, man. Thank you, Tony. Sorry, I want to go longer on this, but I'm getting exhausted. Is the original scarier than the 2019 remake? Shit, but I want to be real. I want to be honest. I want to be sure about this. Hey, Jay Gamer, what's up, man? Now you're good, Jay Gamer. What's up? Jay Gamer 16786 in the house. Oh, so Jay Gamer 167866 in the house. Hey, Jay. Thanks for popping in, my brother. Tony's in here. A good friend of the channel. Jay, friend of the channel. We're here discussing is the original scarier than the 2019 remake when it comes to Pet Sematary. But I like to, we can bring in all the Pet Semataries. You can do Bloodlines and number 2 as well. But I think it's between these two heavy hitters. You know, Tony does as well. Tony, I don't think he's seen the remake, right, Tony? So we're a little short here. Have you seen the remake, Jay? I want to know if you've seen that remake and you've seen that scene. You know, oops, now I have to go. Sorry, you doing good, Jay. Hashtag race, you know what to do. Any man's appreciated. Look at Tony. Thanks, Jay, for coming and saying hi, brother. All right, hope to see you again, man. There'll be more topics. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, Tony. Tony, man, doing it, baby. Thanks for showing the love, Tony. The marketing is key, right? Like they do here with this marketing in 2000. I'm not sure how the marketing was, Tony, of the 1989 release. I was a little too young to be. I guess I don't know. I might have seen a fucking trailer. I don't know. Nah, I don't remember. So, but they were going hard on this, dude. You know, on this 2019 and remake, they were really plastering it. A lot of hype behind this film. It made a lot of money. It sure did. But thank you, Tony. I appreciate you, man. You know, the only reason, like I said, I needed money, I would use the money to pay bills and you know, take care of my kids and myself, obviously, with food and bills, so I could do more live streams 24/7 and do more creative ones and actually go to movies and think of just having include my family in the videos. Do a whole bunch of things. Maybe I don't know. I just got ideas. You know, I'm very stressed a lot of the times, and I'm very, as you see, shoving stuff out quickly because you know I'm gonna disappear again. You know, because I have to go back to. We all have to go back to reality. We all can't be YouTubers, right? I'm not, you know. I figured out YouTube, man. just stream my life. I did a couple of streams. My door flew off the hinge. It was like a random storm, and my fucking whole door flew off the hinge. And then I saw some weird ass things. So there's cool stuff happening. I'm gonna watch the remake tonight, Tony. Oh, cool. So there is a where you at, in the West Coast, my man, Tony? Um, but yeah, you should watch the remake, dude. It is free on Pluto TV and or Tubi. It was free on Pluto, dude. But it is worth the $3.99, dude. Just to get it in and say you watched it. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. The remake. Calling it a remake here on Wikipedia. You know, you're staying away from that. But you're not gonna like the Judd, Tony. Tony, you're not gonna like the Judd, and you're not gonna like the Zelda in this. All right, and you're really not gonna like the flip that you're gonna have. But you might like it. You gotta watch it more than once, Tony. You're not gonna like this fucking movie. Tony, you're not gonna like it more than the original, bud. I'm telling you. I'm exactly there with you. But the thing is, the question is, it's scarier. It's pretty fucking scary. The only thing I was scared about with the original, man, was seeing Zelda. But that's enough, right? I'm trying to think still. Yeah, man, I honestly, dude, you're not gonna like the remake, Tony. Not when you're like, I didn't like it at first. No, not after one watch, dude. I was heavy on criticizing it. All right, it's gonna be the original. Is the original scarier than the 2009 remake? Yeah, it's gonna be the original. I'm with Tony on this, and you know the poll. I'm with Tony Sanchez, and you know, yeah, the majority out there. It's close though. I think it's a lot closer than people think or give credit for. I think that I think really honestly, I think it has a scary scene, guys. Pet Sematary. It's not a scary movie. It has a scary scene, but damn, that's a scene and enough to scare you for years to come. All right, everyone. You know, just like Psycho would check in your shower, okay, or not wanting to shower and looking to see if that Psycho is coming. Right, Norman Bates is coming. That wig is coming. That knife is coming. Yeah, that happened to me. The same thing happens here with Zelda. You know, you don't want to see her in the dark. You don't want to see her rushing up on you. It's the face that does it. And they missed that purpose here. They missed the importance of that part, of that scene. But they do have a scene of their own Zelda, which is the daughter Ellie, guys, in the bed scene. It's incredible. It's phenomenal. It's creepy as shit. I think I've seen in 25 years. I mean, what the fuck was that, you know? No one talks. It's on the internet, this scene. How unsettling it was. Speaking to her father after being resurrected. It's unbelievable speech for a child, and to be that self-aware with something like that, it's just crazy, man. Crazy questions and dialogue there. I'm amazed by it because I had to watch it a few times. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? I was like, I don't know about all this, so, you know, there's something wrong. And the Judd, guys, the Judd, Tony, the Judd is a huge fucking disappointment. I mean, I love John Luke. I love him in Cliffhanger. I really do. I think he's such an underrated. He's a villain in a lot of other movies or a couple other movies. But man, Cliffhanger, he is a fucking asshole. You know, if you ever wanted a big asshole in a fucking movie, it's John Lithgow, everybody, in fucking Cliffhanger. But damn, they fuck up the Judd. So you're gonna be disappointed with the Judd, and like I said, you're gonna be disappointed with a lot of other things, man. Yeah, no. So it's gonna be the original. Yeah, Tony, it's gonna be the original. It's scarier because of the Zelda scene, yes, but the atmosphere is there. You know, Gage isn't scary. Everyone, let's get real. Gage isn't scary. It's a little creepy. When Fred Gwynn is walking around his house looking for Gage. There's something a little bit. It's good. It's well shot. It's creepy. Big shoes to fill for Judd. Then yeah, it is, man. It really, literally, right? Literally, Tony says, big shoes to fill for Judd. That was funny. I got you, Tony. Doesn't go over my head. Yeah, man, the monster over there, Fred Gwynn, rip to him, dude. Definitely big shoes to fill. Motherfucker wasn't small. But yeah, you fuck up. We're going with John Lithgow here with a crucial part as Judd. It's crucial. And there's no chemistry there between Judd and Jason Clarke, between Lithgow and Clarke. Not like between Metcalf and Gwynn. There's beautiful chemistry. There is chemistry. They are friends, you could tell. It's cool. But not with these guys. Not with Lithgow and Clarke. There's no chemistry. It sucks. But yeah, they fucking big shoes to fill for sure. They fucked that up quick. As soon as you see, excuse me, as soon as you see John Lithgow here, he's in this fucking movie. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, this is gonna turn out horrible for Judd, and it does. Yeah, no, don't do this to yourself because you're gonna be pissed at me, man. I don't want you to be pissed at me. Remember him and My Cousin. Yes, he was great in this. The Judge and My Cousin Vinny, man, he was beautiful, beautiful. He's funny. He was good. Right towards the end of his life, right there, right? So, yeah, man. Yeah, but he was made for this role for Judd. He was fucking made for it. You know, it's like there's certain people are getting a role they're made for. Even the twilight of their life, you know? Even if it takes your whole life. He did it. Bam, he got it. So he's known for Judd. And yeah, the Judge and the Munsters. But wow. Yeah, the original has it because they're going in. The dream state is creepy. Going to the cemetery is creepy. It's all real locations. It's not CGI like in the remake. You could tell it is a green screen. But yeah, so yeah. The location, the house is creepier. Everything's real. So it's cool. All right, there you have it, right? 72 minutes. I think I exhausted it all, right, Tony? Is the original scarier than the remake? So Tony says yes. Real viewer backs him up after ranting this out for 72 minutes, and I say yes. I would be scared, or I think someone would be scared along with me watching the original than the remake, because even if they watch the remake first, Tony, right, and then the original, this Zelda part is just, and the vibe of that intro with the kid, the music and the kids talking is really creepy. It's a creepy film. So yeah, the original's got it. It takes it for scarier. No, you're fine, man. I go random. I don't do premieres, Tony. This is, like I said, this isn't planned, you know. I just jump on. I think of a topic, a subject, right? I just jump on. So I was wondering if you would come on or not, but it's like I'm banking on it, you know, Tony. I want to do that to any of you out there. I know you have lives, you have things going on. I don't want you to think I'm banking on you coming. If you don't, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? It's definitely not like that, dude. I just want to do this as in case I disappear from YouTube again. I want to make sure I have these videos, so I look at them in advance. I'm saying things in advance, you know. A lot of these lives are in advance, like prophecies about future movies. So that's all. Yeah, it's just for catalog. So it's not really for click or donations, man. It's really, honestly, I just like do it for myself with my catalog and put it up there and say, okay, I did that, covered that, let's move on. So I can think of new things. I get writer's block, you know, if I don't do something right away. That makes sense. But Tony, don't worry, you're great. You're a wonderful person. You are wonderful here at the channel. I wish I was monetized. And I was making money off these clicks and stuff, man. I really go harder, but I'm not making any money, Tony. Bonjour. Hey, Jake. Jacob Shredder in the house. Bonjour. Just when I'm kicking off, right? Hey, bonjour. Jacob in the house, baby. How's it going today, Jacob? By morning where you are. Yes, sir. Jacob1258 in the house. We're just talking Pet Sematary, my man. You know, another horror movie. It does take place in the woods, right? So what do you think about this one? What's better? What's scarier? No, you're good, man. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello to the Real Man Reviewer and to the audience. We love that. Thanks for stopping in, Jacob. Just to show face is wonderful, you guys. Come on, Tony, Jacob, everybody. You know, I really appreciate you guys. Are you kidding me? I love it. I really appreciate you taking time, man. I know how hard it is. Our time is precious, you know. So thank you guys for spending it with the Real Web Reviewer talking movies, baby. You know, late night. For the record, this is on the channel for life. That's what we do. But thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Tony, especially. It was good. It was good. It was good. It's about to end it right now, man. I'm about to peace out. I am just exhausted, as you can tell. Look at that. I'm about to fall asleep, man. I hope your day was well, though, Jacob, man, dude. And I hope to talk to you probably more tomorrow when I come back on. I'll be on tomorrow, first thing. Just streaming all day. So, you know. But thank you for stopping in. I hope your day was well, Jacob. And yes, Tony, thank you as well, man. This has been awesome. Really been a treat. I've really been just unbelievable. I can't wait to come up with better videos and better ideas. You know, more interaction, but especially more fun. Not just me staring at a screen speaking, you know. But that is like, you know, that is half the battle, right? Is to tell the truth, you know. That's half the entertainment, right? Half the entertainment is speaking, I guess. But what do we do? All right, I'm out of here, guys. I am exhausted. I am done. To Tony Sanchez 230, to Jacob Shredder 1258. Thanks for stopping in, Tony. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, everyone else. Thank you. Like I said, we answered the question, right? Is the original scarier than the 2009 remake? And we said yes. All right. Yes. And see you tomorrow. Yes. To the next one. Yes. To the next one. Flex it on them, baby. Over the top. You're gonna do it. We're gonna jam out. But. Tony, I want to shoot you, Tony, my email, my friend, at some point through one of these chats, man. I have a business email, not a business, just an email. I email Jacob, you too, man. If you want to send a link or anything, I can give you my email next chat, guys. It's an AOL email. You can just email me, dude. If you have ideas, if you have pictures of movies or ideas for a video, anything like that, man, just email me. I'm looking for ideas these last 15 days or so. So I really appreciate you guys. Anything I could do, too, to support you, okay? Thank you guys very much. All right, well, nothing but love. Bless you and yours, and thanks for joining the stream. And don't let your cat get hit by a semi-truck, because you just might have to bury her in the pet cemetery.